In today's video, I'm so excited to share with you a tool that's going to help you in the decision-making process. I want you to think of this tool as what's going to get you to a whole body yes. What does that mean? Well, I don't know if you experience this, but for me, if I'm making a decision, a lot of the times I struggle, right? My mind's telling me one thing, my heart's telling me another, my intuition is leading me somewhere else, and we can have this internal battle going on. And we, as leaders, there's so many decisions that often need to be made, and that can lead to a lot of stress and to a lot of pressure. So today I'm going to walk you through how you can access each of those centers of wisdom or intelligence, and how through this process you can lead yourself to a whole body yes. So this is what I'm going to ask you. You're going to pick an example of something that you're struggling with right now, a decision that you're having a difficult time making. And the first thing that I want you to check in with is your gut. That is the first center of intelligence I want you to go to. What is your gut telling you? And usually the first thing that comes to mind, the gut is very instinctive, so it usually knows right away. It's very interesting. When you ask people, what is your gut telling you? Right away, they're able to answer you. So what is your gut telling you? Then I want you to check in with your heart. And your heart might be telling you a whole bunch of things that might not necessarily make sense, right? You might be scared, you might be frustrated, but I want you to honor the feelings that are happening. So I want you to capture what are all the feelings and emotions that are coming up for you right now. What is the heart trying to tell you? Because here's the thing, as we're trying to work through the decision-making process, we're going to see if what your gut is telling you, how we can make it so that you can honor the emotions, and finally, how you can use the third center of intelligence, your head, to facilitate what your intuition is leading you to and what your heart doesn't want you to forget, or what your heart wants to honor. So those are the three centers of intelligence. So the last piece is, can you use what your rational mind is telling you in order to lead with what your gut is telling you? And a lot of times we do things backwards, and that's where the internal battle comes from, because we want to lead with the other centers of intelligence. We want to lead with our mind, and then sometimes lead with our heart. And none of those are necessarily as grounded as the intuition. So how can you use all three centers of intelligence to benefit you in the decision-making process? Does that make sense? So I want to hear from you as you're making this decision. Is that helping to honor all three, but think of those in that particular order? I want you to share with me in the comments below.